I made it to the next round for Duolingo, Lyft, and LinkedIn. Are you joking? Are you kidding me? Oh, I'm in such a weird mood right now. I just had I just had a meeting with Magali. She just like ran me through the design challenge that I'm going to be conducting for LinkedIn. Everything is moving really fast. I'm currently also taking a break from my work at Wish, which has been fantastic, by the way. I love the people here. They're so nice. And like, obviously, it's kind of weird because my internship is remote and remote internships are like all I know. Like, I have no experience being in an on-site internship, so I think that's sort of a good thing because I don't like compare it to anything and I'm like, oh, it's so bad compared to like on-site. But I'm having a jolly time. I'm so excited. I just got the design challenge and I'm like, I want to do this. Like, I want to impress people. So that is going to be taking up a lot of my time, but I wanted to make sure that I filmed. Magali is just so nice. I feel like recruiters are so kind. Holly from Duolingo and Magali from LinkedIn, they're just so like welcoming and warm people. And I feel like, I don't know, I feel like recruiting is such a hard job. So queens. But I think another thing that I wanted to show you all and like update you with is like, one, I figured out how to do HD 60 frames per second on my iPhone. Anywho, just wanted to film an update for you all. My pits are sweaty. I feel like when I'm stressed out or excited, I smell extra bad. I don't know if anybody else does this, but I actually keep, where'd I put it? I keep my deodorant like near my desk because I always feel like I have to reapply when I'm really nervous. Anybody else do that? Also, shout out to Native. This is not a sponsored video, but shout out to Native because they gave me some deodorant to try and it smells good, and knowing that I'm not doing anything toxic to my body, it's fantastic. I believe this was part of their fall collection, but I have their other no plastic packaging deodorant, which I have yet to try, but so far this is a 10 out of 10. I think I'm almost done with this. Great to see you all. I'm actually wanting to explicitly vlog more about my experience at Wish during my brand and marketing internship. Technically, it's my growth design internship, according to my manager. But I am speaking to two people from the legal team tomorrow because I want to be like not sued. So I'm just like brainstorming a bunch of different questions about what I should and should not talk about, really. I'm very grateful. It's so cool because I'm not taking any classes this semester. Technically, I'm taking one class, which is my internship for credit class, but my internship for credit is being fulfilled with my job or my part-time job really at Arcade. Technically, I'm an intern on paper, but I'm a part-time employee there now, so I'm an actual product designer. There's nothing to do with schoolwork, if that makes any sense. Like, it's all just work this semester, which I'm really excited about because I feel like I'm able to like dip my toe into the work from home experience like fully, and I think that it's a really good time for me to do some training around like boundaries. And I recently read the book Atomic Habits, which is one of my favorite books now, and I'm trying to like be spatially aware of where I do and don't do my work, where I do my morning routine, because like, you know, space is limited in my home. So that is my check-in for today. It is currently the day after the inauguration. We did it, Joe. I'm so happy with the amount of Bernie Sanders memes out there. Like, if someone told me like why I love graphic design so much, like yes, the interview answer would be like, of course I love it because of visual communication and being able to like save people's lives and all of that, but also Bernie Sanders memes, like how can you not? Also, I have a pimple. I have my period because I'm a woman. So sorry about that. No, just kidding. I'm not gonna say sorry. It's a part of me. So that is my update for today. I'm excited to kind of vlog what I can, do what I can, but also prioritize my work, which I should probably start doing now. Thank you so much for everyone who has been really, really supportive on LinkedIn and Instagram, sending me lots of congratulatory messages. I am so happy, and it makes me so happy to have such a powerful and friendly and just warm network to be around. So thank you so much, and I will see you next time. Bye. So, hi, I'm a mess. It is currently January 27th. Yeah, I think it's 27th. It's Wednesday. It's Wednesday. I know that for sure. My design challenge for LinkedIn is due tomorrow. And I still have some time, but I'm like, I had 2 hours of sleep today, and I just woke up from a power nap, so technically that was 3 hours if you want to be fair. And I'm so tired. I'm a little bit stressed out. No, that's a lie. I'm a lot of bit stressed out. What's happening? It's going. I just wanted to check in because things are wild, things are crazy. So basically, I have scheduled my Lyft interview, and my Lyft interview wasn't supposed to be until next week, but they were like, oh, by the way, you know, we're trying to wrap up internship like offers this like soon, and so they asked if I could move it to tomorrow, and I was just like, you know what, like I don't really have anything to lose. I feel like I would just be, you know, I would be in the exact same state of readiness regardless, because I don't know how much I can say, but basically whatever the interview entails, I can't really prepare for it, except for one thing, which I already have prepared for. So that's tomorrow. So I'm really nervous because tomorrow I have my Lyft interview. Tomorrow, end of the day, like I have until midnight to send over my LinkedIn challenge. And then I have my Duolingo interview next week on Thursday. And meanwhile, I'm trying to onboard at Wish for my growth design position. And honestly, I just had to take some medication because my brain is actually like hurting from the inside, and I have to get back to work, and I feel like really, I don't know, it's exciting because it's like so many opportunities everywhere, but I feel like I'm in like this new like stage of burnt out, and I haven't even started, you know, doing design tasks for my current internship. So I feel bad because like I feel like I'm not doing a good job, but you know, at the same time, I'm like onboarding, so it's fine, but like, I don't know, I'm just tired. I wanted to check in anyway. I also, I heard back from a recruiter at Visa. I heard back from a recruiter at Adobe, and I heard back from a recruiter at Facebook. Like, what's going on? So the thing that's interesting about Adobe is that I actually applied for various of their UX design internships for this coming summer, but I haven't heard back, so I just assumed that I wasn't in the running anymore. But then a recruiter reached out to me on LinkedIn and was like, oh, we're actually looking to interview you for a full-time position. And I'm like, I'm not graduating yet. And also I'm just like, please hire me for an internship if you're wanting to hire me for a full-time position. I don't know. Yeah, so that's kind of weird, but I'm excited either way. I'm just like glad that I got connected with them, because I'm sure, as a lot of you all know, like university talent recruiter people's LinkedIn's usually get backed up with so many messages. So I'm really thankful to the recruiter that, you know, decided to respond and like talk to me. So that's like up in the air, because apparently she's just like looking around if there are teams still looking for UX design summer internship positions, like if there are any open ones. And I'm just like, why didn't my other applications go through? I'm excited either way, because I feel like once you actually finally like talk to somebody, that's when things like actually get rolling. So I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna let the universe take the wheel. For Visa, I'm kind of confused because I signed up specifically for a UX design position, but then they were like, oh, we want to interview you for a UX content designer and copywriter, something like that. And I'm like, I'm not sure. Like, obviously I'm like, yeah, like I totally want to interview, but I don't know if that's mistaken, because I'm not a copywriter, like by trade. So I don't know. Anyway, I just wanted to like take a moment to check in with you all. I love my best friends. They're like making sure that I'm like drinking water and like eating food because I have not been getting much sleep. I haven't really spoken about this in a video, but I feel like I spoke to the ladies at UX Atlanta and Havana and Yang. We were talking about how like the design challenge, like while it's like a great tool to like assess designers, it's like assuming that the designer has the privilege to have the extra time to like do the design challenge amongst other things that they're doing. So like I feel like I'm privileged in saying that like, yeah, I'm a student and I'm like, you know, I'm able to do this even while I'm like doing my full-time internship and like my part-time job. But like I can't imagine if I was like, let's say, I don't know, a mother or a guardian of somebody and I have to take care of somebody. I feel like I wouldn't have privilege of time, which is like a very extremely valuable resource for a design challenge that, you know, won't even secure me a spot necessarily if I complete it. So I don't know. I feel like that's something to be spoken about, but maybe at a later time. But I just kind of wanted to talk about that because I'm just like looking at the light at the end of the tunnel right now, which is Friday, and by that time I'll be done with my LinkedIn challenge. I will be done with my Lyft interview, and like Lord knows how those are gonna go, but I'm just praying. At this point I'm just praying and I'm letting the universe take the wheel and like doing what I can, doing my best. But anyway, that is my update for today. I will update you tomorrow to see how things are going. So bye. Everything's fine. I'm okay. I'm fine. Today's a big day. Today is the day in which I have my final interview with Lyft. And I have never been this nervous for an interview. I think obviously there's a lot riding on this, and it would be weird if I wasn't nervous, I guess, but I'm so nervous. There are lots of parts to this interview. I don't believe that I can fully disclose those things, so I want to err on the side of cautious. There are a few things that I've never done before that I have to do in this interview, and I'm literally doing as much research as possible because at this point I feel like I can just best educate myself and like watch examples and then, you know, go with the flow. Another reason why today is a big day is because my LinkedIn design challenge is due tonight, end of the day, midnight. And I feel like I'm in a good place with that. I just like am nervous because I feel like I'm just doing multiple things at once. And it's like, it's my 8th day technically at Wish. And I just feel like I've been so excited, and I like scheduled coffee chats with like basically 80% of the people that I'm working with, and I haven't been able to complete my design task, and I feel like I'm a bad intern doing that, but there wasn't a set due date, so I don't know, I'm just like trying to rationalize that, but whatever. To like basically take a break on learning about these design challenges, I'm going to do more design. So I'm just nervous. In the morning, my head started throbbing, and I typically don't have migraines, but I think it's because I have lack of sleep. So I have, kid you not, I have a leave here. I'm trying to stay hydrated. I literally have ginger beer, I have Gatorade, and I have water because I'm just nervous. And when I am nervous, I don't like to eat food. So I'm going to start now. I've been procrastinating by talking to my phone, but just wanted to do a check-in, and you will hear from me after the interview. I'm so nervous. I'm like praying, or I'm going to pray after this, but I'm so nervous. Everything's gonna be fine. Later, you'll be on your bed, and you'll be sleeping, and it will be fine, and you'll do great. I'll do great. I'm gonna do great. I'm gonna be fine. I feel like at this point, the most I can do is my best, and the best I can do is my most. Talk to you later. Wish me luck. I just woke up. Yeah, and yesterday happened. Yesterday was a thing. Yesterday I did my final Lyft interview, which I think went much better than I could have imagined. The people at Lyft were so nice, and like I felt like I was like valued, and I wasn't even a part of like the team yet, and I don't even know if I'm, you know, going to get an offer, but that went really well. And also I literally like stayed up until the last minute to finish up my LinkedIn design challenge, and I'm so tired. And it's like, honestly, I'm at the point where I'm just like, I look at it and I'm like, is this even good? So that's when I knew. I was just like, okay, I need to step back and just like trust that I did my best and that my best is all I can do. So I'm really anxious about that. But now it's Friday, thank goodness, and I get to do some work for my internship, but then also just sleep. I haven't slept like well in the past few days, so oh my gosh. And I just like hope that I hear back soon from the people at Lyft and LinkedIn. So that's my check-in. Thanks for watching me on this journey. I think this would be the end of a particular video, so I'm excited, I'm nervous. I'm glad I have therapy on Sunday to talk this through. I feel like the life of any prospective designer during the week of a design challenge looks like my face. Like it like looks like tiredness and exhaustion. Those are the same thing, but I said it both for emphasis, but like it's exhausting. And to all the designers out there who have done design challenges before while doing, you know, your other full-time job or like taking care of children, like I commend you so much. I feel like I'm coming again from like a place where it's like I can't really complain because I have another internship I'm working on and everything, but like boy was it tiring. I can't imagine how much more someone who, you know, doesn't have an internship, who isn't doing like 500 other things, like how much more time they have to like perfect their design challenge. So anyway, I think that's a little bit of a tangent that I want to talk about a little bit deeper in another video, but thank you for watching. Thank you for I don't know if you find these entertaining, but I really like making them, and I'll see you in my next video.